We're here today with Jessie, Lynn. What can you tell people about yourself that some people don't know about you?
Well, there's so many things that people don't know. Of course, most people now, with the release of Boots and Bling, It's a Cowgirl Thing, know that I am a true cowgirl at heart. Grew up in the sport of barrel racing and have always had a passionate love for horses and continue to coach and train and do all of that. But if I had to say that there was one thing that people probably don't know about me is, I guess it would be, some people don't know that I'm an only child. A lot of people think that I have, siblings or anything else, and I was like, my parents can't afford me, let alone another one, so... So that's just kind of, a fun family fact, so...
Okay. Have you ever been in a bar and, you was getting ready to play and your instruments is ready, tuned up and everything, but the sound was still not there? How do you deal with that?
Well, I actually have been fortunate enough that I have come up against some instances where that has happened, but thank goodness I have such a wonderful production team, and normally if I have my full band with me, they are phenomenal at getting right back on it and getting it fixed. However, I will say it's normally not our equipment. It's generally on a plug-and-play event. So if we're doing a large venue, generally if something is going to mess up, it is going to be on a plug-and-play event, and of course we're nobody, none of us know how to fix it, so really what you have to do in that scenario is just try to go and you try to continue to entertain the crowd, and we've actually had some instances of where some of our equipment actually just stopped working, so we had to do a short little intermission, but we just took that time, go out in the crowd, entertain with them, tell some fun jokes, all of that fun stuff.
What do you like about playing music?
The rewarding feeling that you have when you walk off of the stage and you've just gotten finished doing a 2-hour show and you have somebody come up to you and say, you have just inspired me to continue on with what I want to do, with my dream, my goal, or even if it's just something that brightens somebody's day. That's really what I find to be most rewarding out of playing music and singing and performing is just the connections that you get to make with so many different people and who all you get to meet during this fun venture. It's there's a whole wide world out there, and it is so full of many people craving that, just that one little glimpse of hope or something else. Then it's so rewarding, and being able to write my own music and perform it live, it's a dream come true. It really is, and it's my hard work paying off, and so it's just so much fun. My motto is, if it's work, if you're not having fun, but if you're having fun, it's not work.
How do you balance school and playing music at the same
Oh
time?
boy, the big question. Well, I am a full-time college student at Auburn University main campus, and as you can imagine, that can be quite difficult to try to balance a full schedule with that along with music, and I still also have my business here in Alabama as well, coaching and training equestrians. So as you can imagine, my schedule gets quite hectic. Really, it just boils down to your priorities, setting forth what is most important at that time and that place. I figured out really quick that with everything going on, I couldn't try to do everything at once, or I couldn't try to please everybody at once, because it's just not feasible. It's not possible for one human being. So I just try to take my highest priority and what is of most importance at that time, get it done, get it fixed, have a plan of action, and then proceed forward to the next thing. So if that's music, we'll start with it first. Schoolwork starts first, then we'll start there and just work through the list.
That's awesome.
Hey, I tell you, it's some long nights.
You got a new DVD, Softer Side of Country. What can you tell me about that?
Well, the video project really kind of started out, it was supposed to be a promotional type video for a local TV station here in Alabama, and it ended up they wanted a 30-minute promotional slot feel and said, well, what can you provide us with? And I said, well, we could do a short DVD film about the life and times of Jessie Lynn. So what we decided to do is the album, A Softer Side of Country, was kind of the platform for that in establishing who Jessie Lynn is as a person and wanting to show people who Jessie Lynn is and a softer side of Jessie Lynn. So we started videoing the project and decided to name it Jessie Lynn Softer Side of Country, and it just kind of provides a little sneak peek into my life as, a barrel racer, my music career, my full-time, college schedule. So it gives the fans something to look into and be able to relate with me more. So that's what we decided to do with it, and it ended up being a great project. I was really proud of it. And I know I sent you the short little promo that kind of gives you a little sneak peek of what it has on it and all of that good stuff. So it was such a fun project.
When you look back, when you first started, are you proud where you are now?
Oh, yes, definitely. I tell you, it is music. The music industry is such a hard industry to get started in. And I've been singing my entire life, started singing since the age of 3, was classically trained for 10 years. I've always had just phenomenal people to work with. But now having a product that's all my own, that we can work with, and then having contacts with some phenomenal writers out of Nashville who are helping with this new album project, and we're actually pulling a few of their works, it's just amazing to see where we are from where we started. You start as the low man on the totem pole, nobody knows who you are, and you just start networking and building those connections and, getting out material that the people love. And, the rest explodes from there normally. So, but you have to be willing to work hard for it and certainly be willing to put in those hours that it requires. But I am so proud of where we are now and looking forward to what's coming down the pipeline.
Okay. What can you tell people about your music?
Well, let's see. My music, of course, my music is me, so that's always fun. My music speaks from the heart. It speaks from the heart and soul. It definitely gives you an insight to my personal life. As I mentioned just a little bit ago, Boots and Bling, It's a Cowgirl thing. That's straight from living my life on the road every weekend when we were barrel racing and doing all that good stuff, chasing, the 3 barrels, 2 hearts, that one dream that you have at the end of the day, and hoping to get that paycheck at the end of the race. And my music is just, it's me. I wanted to provide people with a different side of country. So this is the true side of country coming out, and with this new album, A Softer Side of Country, we have a little bit more laid back and more serious type life and reality songs is what I'd like to call it. So I'm really excited about that. I think it gives a good perspective on life, and not just my own, but everybody else's as well. So it's real. It's from the heart and from the soul.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, events, and tour dates?
Well, the best place to find all of that in one spot, so you're not looking at 30 million different websites, is our official website, which is www.jessielynn, so that's JESSIELYNN.net. There you can find all of our events, show schedules, videos. We have a couple songs uploaded as well that you can listen to for a couple of free streams. If you'd like to purchase it from there, you can as well. So all of that stuff is right there, easy access for everybody.
Thanks for being on the show today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been such a pleasure. I hope all of you guys have a phenomenal Memorial Day weekend and be blessed and stay safe.